This is a look at a recent custom project completed by Terranscapes. For more information on how Terranscapes can do custom terrain work for your miniature wargaming, you should visit terranscapes.com. This is a custom board set that is composed of 9 boards. Each board is 10 by 20 inches. It has 3 boards which mark a lake edge with a forest border, 3 boards in the center with a wide road running down the middle, and 3 boards on the end which feature an unkept grassy meadow. The grassy meadow boards were also shown in a previous video on YouTube. The boards are done in a style similar to the other boards that Terranscapes makes regularly. I wanted to give a little glimpse though of some of the coloring of the water. The water is a smooth surface epoxy. The woodlands feature woodland scenics, trees, and most of the vegetation is woodland scenics as well. One extra feature which should be mentioned is that all of the trees are removable. The bases are mounted directly into the board. This produces the highest level of realism visually. It allows me to place vegetation around the stumps, which gives it a nice blended in look to the board. And by having the trees removable, it allows for troops to be placed within the wooded areas quite easily. You can pull the tree off, set it aside, and then as troops come into the area, it's much easier to handle them. It could even be placed with their movement trays leaning right onto the stump. So this makes the entire area much more playable than it might otherwise look, producing the most realistic, I think, wooded look you can achieve on a gaming board with the level of durability required, as well as not compromising any of the playability of the set, which has got to be of premier importance when you're wargaming. And then the road features cart tracks that have been put into the surface, and this unit of goblins, which is 30 goblins, 5 wide, small bases for Warhammer Fantasy, shows the overall width of the boards, width of the road, as well as the general scale of the boards. And here you can see the grassy meadow. The grassy meadow has been completed with sill floor foliage from Scenic Express. This is a fantastic foliage product that depicts clumps of short grasses for at least this scale, which is 28mm, very well, and interspersed with taller grasses from Woodland Scenics. I use a blended variety that I make up, and other foliage like lichen and some of their clump foliage. And while the boards are somewhat modular in their arrangement, this is a designed set with the lake obviously having to become one side of the edge. And I did try to blend slightly the dense prairie grasses and clump foliage here to a slightly heavier edge on this side and a little more sparse on this side, so it looks as though it's fading as it comes towards the road. Although these boards could be rearranged and still be quite believable. And of course a board set like this could always be expanded in the future with the addition of other boards, different styles, larger size. But I wanted to at least give you an idea of some of the variations in board design that are available. And also, I don't always show figures on the board, so I thought including a block of 30 goblins would give the boards some scale for comparison for future reference. If you have any questions, of course you can always contact me at terranscapes.com or leave a comment here on YouTube. And of course there will be detailed video photos of all of these boards put up on terranscapes.com in the custom work gallery, and those videos will probably appear around the end of July, and that is July 08.